Hey everyone, this is David Tennant Fan 27, and this is part 6, the final part in the second part of my commentary for Secret Smile.
Hold your hands up, sir, please.
Rob, what the fuck is going on here?
Rob, will you go and sort out the interview room and give me a shout when it's ready? I'll go get the paperwork. Right, let's get started, shall we? This interview is being tape recorded at Brentford Police Station. The time is 17:10. Now, Mr. Block, can you tell me what happened last night?
I went to her flat.
How did you get in?
She let me in. She was moving out. I thought it would be friendly to go and say goodbye. We drank wine. Things progressed from there.
What exactly do you mean by that?
We had sex, which she instigated.
Where?
Yeah,
in our
right.
living room. I crashed out afterwards. I woke up. She was gone.
Gone?
She wasn't in the flat.
Didn't you find that a bit strange?
She's an unpredictable person.
Are you sure we're
I don't
not
know.
talking about you here?
We found blood on the carpet in the bathroom. A lot of it. Can you account for that?
No.
Are you sure the sex was consensual?
Absolutely.
Last night, Miranda Cotton,
Yeah,
a
right.
30-year-old architect, disappeared from her flat in this building in Evandene Road, Acton. Police say they found bloodstains in the bathroom and are currently questioning a man who visited her there last night. They are asking anyone who saw Miranda last night
Mr. Cotton,
or
I'm
today
Jessica,
or who
senior
saw
officer.
anything
I wonder if you
suspicious
could
in this
tell me how to
vicinity
work with
to
you,
please ring this number. Your call will be treated in the...
This is Detective Inspector Gene Holmes.
We have arrested Mr. Brandon Block, but he is denying everything, saying he went round to see her, she let him in, they had sex, he left.
Miranda would never have let him into her flat. She knew he was dangerous.
There's no sign of forced entry.
He used to have a set of keys. I mean, maybe he never gave them back.
You lied to me. You got a set of keys to Miranda's flat.
No, I haven't. She let me in.
You let yourself in, then raped her.
No.
Look, you must feel awful about this. You meant to have sex with her, not kill her.
We had consensual sex, which she instigated.
Consensual
Correct.
sex my
You
ass!
killed her, then
I'm
disposed of the
sorry,
body.
I am
Any
so
jury would
sorry.
understand that.
Just...
This is ridiculous. I was there, we had sex, I left.
Officer, you have no body, no murder weapon. Moreover, my client has no injuries consistent with a struggle. There is simply no case against him, and he should be released. And I'll be making these representations to the custody officer.
Right. Well, before I terminate this interview, have you anything further to add to what you've already said at this stage? Everything we have against Mr. Block is circumstantial. There's no hard evidence that links him directly to any assault on Miranda or to her disappearance. There's no trace of her DNA in his flat or his car. We have been through everything. I'm so sorry, but we've had to release him.
How long were you going out with
Man, are you kidding me? And seriously, what is it with the reporters and stuff?
We may be issuing a statement later in the day. Nothing further to say at this stage. Thank you.
Is it true Miranda? Look, she disappeared. Did Naomi Stone know Miranda, Mr. Block?
Good afternoon, Miss Stone.
Thanks.
Anything to go?
Not this week.
Bye now.
Bye.
I like her shirt.
Thought you'd left.
Just getting the rest of my stuff.
Oh, very supportive of you. Well, get it and piss off.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God for that. I need some clean clothes. Jesus, it is disgusting in there. I'll have a proper wash for 2 days. You might have hung these up. You look tense. Anything the matter?
No, just worried about Miranda, that's all.
Ah, yeah. Silly bitch has probably killed herself. Never did get over me.
More like you never got over her.
I'm gonna have a shower. Are you done?
Not yet.
Well, hurry up. You still here? Oh, for Christ's sake, get out here. And don't come back.
No danger of that.
Hi, Chris. What have you got for me?
There's an ident match between the victim's DNA and the blood on those keys.
Okay, what else?
Block's fingerprints are also on the keys.
Great. Thank you, Chris.
They got him. Now, one thing I was really disappointed about was the fact that they only showed the jury delivering the verdict. I would have liked to see the entire trial sequence, you know, where I think Naomi testifies against Brandon, and maybe so does Carrie, I don't know, but I would have liked to see that.
Mr. Foreman, have you reached a verdict on which you are all agreed?
Yes.
I wonder if Brandon testified in his own defense, or if he had a lawyer. My guess is he did have a lawyer.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Yes!
Brandon Block, having watched you and listened to you during the course of this trial, it is plain to me that at no time has it crossed your mind that you have committed a terrible wrong.
Because I didn't do it!
A wrong you committed to satisfy your depraved lust and your desire for vengeance on a young woman who had
You'll find that hard to prove.
and who subsequently
When he said
sought to
because I
protect
didn't do it,
another
he's
young
going to
woman
find that
from your
very hard to
unwanted
prove
attentions.
now that he's been found guilty.
What I propose to do now is pass a sentence on you of life imprisonment. It is quite clear that you represent an ongoing threat to women, and you will serve at least 22 years before you are even considered for parole. Take him down.
Okay, if he's 30 now, he would be eligible for parole when he's at least 52 years old. Jeez. Aww. Now this is the little bit of this is the little sequence at the beginning of part 1 that you saw.
Marcy. Here. Have a look at this.
Aw.
Naomi.
There's 3 tickets. There's one for Kerry.
What do you think?
It's very sweet of her.
Yes, it is.
So now they're going up to Australia to visit Naomi.
That's fine, thank you, straight through.
How long will you be staying in Australia?
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And what's the nature of your business in Australia?
Me too.
Well, that doesn't look like the way out. Departures and shot.
Now, for those of you who have not seen this movie before, you're going to receive a shocker in a minute.
Naomi.
Hello.
Now, upcoming is a flashback sequence, and you'll see how it really played out. Now, if you read the label correctly, it's Rohypnol, which is known as a date rape drug, but it's also used for patients who have insomnia. And Naomi is a nurse, so of course she would know how to draw blood like that and stuff like and and of course she would have access to the drugs. So that answers one question for you. Yeah, it says in the book that she's a nurse, so... So by this point, he was getting so disoriented from the drugs that he couldn't grab hold of the knife. And my guess was when she screamed out and stuff like that, he probably punched her and knocked the wind out of her, so that's probably what happened. Now, in the non-commentary version of this movie, there has been some debate on, the way the scene was set up to make it look like she was murdered. I've heard of people saying, wouldn't the police figure out that it was staged? Yes, they probably would. But maybe, just maybe, they looked at reference photos and tried to make it like that as possible, as realistic as possible. I don't know, but or maybe they just can't tell. I don't know. I mean, I can't really definitively answer that for you.
Will you be staying in Australia?
3 weeks.
And what is the nature of your business in Australia?
Vacation.
And so now she's disguising herself as Laura to get into Australia. She bought a wig and
there's no hard evidence that
a pair of glasses to look like Laura, and very good disguise, I must say. Because, the people in Australia, they probably wouldn't know about her death, so...
And you will serve at least 22 years before you are even considered for parole. Take him down.
I can't imagine the years of therapy Miranda would have to go through to cope with what she went through. I mean, Brandon, he ruined her life for basically an entire year. So, I really just can't imagine.
Well, I'd just like to say to my sister,
Aww.
who died and came back. Cheers.
Cheers.
She didn't really die, but, you know.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
And she probably didn't want to tell them what really happened because you can go to jail for faking your own death, and I'm sure the laws are the same in England too, so she probably never told them. Aww. Okay, now, here's a little bit of a sequence of Brandon in jail. He's probably thinking about how he can break out and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd like to see a sequel of this movie, personally, but I don't think that'll